Yeah, what can we say about this man that hasn't been said before? Maybe that he's playing in yellow and in the upper left of Echo Isles. It's Moon. And his opponent, a player that not too many might be familiar with, but he started his rise 2 years ago, took a little break, focused on casting a bit, but he's back into competitive circuit now that DreamHack is calling. It's my favorite, it's Lin Guagua. Doesn't look like TC Headhunters though.
Oh, and it's a demon coming out from Moon.
Maybe.
So as of late, what we saw a lot from him was the keeper, but I know that Moon studies his opponents quite a bit. So maybe he picked up on something from Lin Guagua that told him that going demon would give him a better chance here.
Yeah, also demon should be pretty cheese-proof, right? If there's a hero coming like the TC, like a Shadow Hunter early rush or something, then the Demon Hunter could just burn and that rush is pretty quickly over. But no, pretty standard. It's a Blade Master.
Is this going to be a blast from the past with like talents against Blade Master Torrent Chieftain? That would be kind of weird. We saw so many of those games, but many, many years ago. Nowadays, it's really become a lot about getting that Shadow into second, which against talents, it's really hit or miss, it feels like. You know, like, can you gain momentum? Can you get ahead early on? It's obviously very hard to do that against Moon.
It feels a little weird, right? We look at this base, it's a grunt opening, it's a second burrow, but it's no shop at all. So no clarities, no heal selves, no speed scrolls.
Yeah, and Moon will be able to secure the item and the experience down there. He finds Talisman of Evasion. Is it immolation time, maybe?
Against Orc, that's a very good idea, Todd. He's not in time for that steal. Still in the Shadow Melt. Needs to use the backstab soon. There we go. But Moon, so quick with his fingers. Despite being 33 years old, he still got it down. Detonates before the last hit. And number 2. It's 2 Wisps going down, but it's the full camp going to Moon. Is he in trouble with the Grunt and Blade Master attacking the Ancient of War?
And he got the experience from everything. So he's not just level 2. He's got a little bit extra experience. It's going to be very important for him to get, I think, the Troll Berserker here for additional damage. Moon finally starts the tech. I wonder how much those 2 Wisps that he lost are going to handicap him, because it's 2 Wisps that are going to be missing, and you need a lot of wood sometimes, you know, to start your tier 2 tech. He starts the Ogre Warrior at the top. He knows that the Blade Master is going to be headed elsewhere, most likely at the shop. And he's right. Like, Circlet was grabbed, Dust was grabbed, and Moon's going to get the item at the top by the time the Blade Master comes back.
I got a feeling that the 5th race has a 6th sense for stuff like this. In Lin Guagua's base, still no Warmel. This looks, again, relatively simple so far. Oh, Berserker, he knew that would be coming.
Yeah, so much anticipation from both players here. Pretty smart of Lin Guagua to realize that this was happening. Berserker is going to get away. And upon seeing the Berserker that was bought at this timing, Lin Guagua is going to know there is a Wisp at the Mer camp. So eventually he could go there later on and try and get a kill on that. There's still a Windwalk available. Does he use that before the mana burn, or does he... Okay, he's just pulling out.
Right in time.
And Huntress Hole.
Okay, is he going Dryads? He is by far the best Dryad player this game has ever seen.
Well, after Sase, yes.
Lol, Sase play?
You know the meme about Sase, right? Like, there was a clan war in NGL1 where he played against SK Gaming Academy, and he played all 4 different matchups, and in all matchups he massed Dryads. And he won 4-0. So sick.
Sase was a fascinating player for sure.
And Moon's still creeping. There is a Blade and Grunt in his base. He's cool, calm, and collected. He's like, yeah, my demon's almost 3. Oh, he almost denied it, but at the last second, correct. Double Circlet and Talisman of Evasion. I think it might be time to just buy boots and start having some fun. Demon level 3.
It's insane.
Against 0 experience blades.
Yeah. Is it the last hit here? Of course it's not. Dude, Moon puts the pedal to the metal here. Not real aggression, but everything is so safe, and he's playing on the edge, so he's saving a lot of time with this Ancient of War creep, with this Demon Hunter creep there. He's not making any mistakes, And now it's second hero time, I guess.
Shadow is gonna have such a hard time in the fight, the Shadow Hunter, because he goes Naga second. Maybe just Moon's feeling so powerful because of Demon level 3 right now. He sees there is no TP on the blade. Obviously that was sold, and he's like, I'm just gonna play aggressive because I got great damage output. I can burn a lot of mana away. And in his base now we see double lore and a shop. He's adding some wisps, I think probably for wood, yeah. And I'm guessing we're gonna see bears being teched into, unless he wants to just mass dryads, but I think just going into bears he would be really smart.
Yeah, but if Moon wants to have some fun, then I can definitely see his insane Dryad micro coming out. That's what he's known for in the past 1.5 years, I think. And he's bullying this Blade Master so hard. We're 6 minutes in and there is not a single thing that Lin Guagua killed. And the Shadow Hunter needs levels. We all know that.
Yeah.
He's opening up with Hex. And
He got 2 wisps killed, but those were detonated.
Those were detonated.
He didn't get any XP yet.
Exactly. We see a very early pillage by Lin Guagua.
Yeah, again, this is what he's kind of known for, running around very well, using speed scrolls, doing hit and run. I've seen a bunch of his games on, people stream like Passion and stuff sometimes. And he can be really tough to play against if you're not used to facing that style and dealing with it very well. But yeah, it is just a lot of Dryads here for now, being made from when he found greater mana, which is huge.
Can burn a lot, that's for sure. Can cast a lot of Fork Lightning. And Moon is taking the 6 o'clock as well. Like just one camp after the next. Never overstepping, never getting too much value. And this is now finally the first level up for Lin Guagua. 7 minutes 20.
Yeah, Moon waiting for the items here is really, really smart as well. On Echo Isle, we only have one single shop, which usually the Blade Master is going to be the one doing the dance around it, grabbing the scrolls with the map control. But in this case, Moon realized that the blade was in his base, so he's like, well, I'm going to punish you for that by grabbing the scroll myself. That's a scroll that you're not going to get for your units. And eventually, when they finally fight, this Naga and Demon are going to have a really good time, I think, considering how the game is going so far.
Yeah, it's a lot of crowd control that Moon adds, and then he probably can out-micro his opponent. Blade Master, can you finally steal something? Oh, yes. This big one too? Nope, little too late for that. And doesn't even try.
Standing there, all proud. He's like, is it me or it's not me? I'm here, I'm pulling my weight.
We even got a watchtower by Lin Guagua. He's definitely a little scared over a push, but as far as we knew, Moon, he would rather expand than do a big heavy push.
Yeah, Lin Guagua saw that Moon was on his side of the map, so there was no point to start doing hit and run. Echo Isle not necessarily the biggest map to try that yet. I think the priority was to get level 3, then hit and run. But Moon probably already knows about that. And he's moving across the map, looking to try and engage here sometime very soon.
And in the meantime, while he can't catch his opponent, he's stealing experience away. This Nightcrawler camp, quite big. And another wisp detonated on the other side of the map. Moon has his eyes and hands everywhere.
He's crawl away here. Moon's gonna abolish a bunch of those here. Catches one of the raider, maybe, yeah. He's slowing that down a lot. Lin Guagua looking to try and get behind that tower. He uses a mana potion immediately to make sure he saves that one raider, but he's kind of blocking himself.
Yeah, and the Blade Master is not even close. There's no staff. He's kind of busy. He's smelling an expansion coming. Whoa, nice interception. He saw that coming a mile ago. He's trying to establish an expansion himself, but Moon shuts that down immediately.
Yeah, Moon already on 1-1 upgrades. Might be forced to make his tree like further out, maybe inside of his main base even, and then walk that. I'm surprised he hasn't gone for Nature's Blessing yet, because it's very clear that Lin Guagua is going to be doing hit and run, but I guess Moon has a town portal. Probably going to use that very soon here. You can't wait too long against this. Raiders do a lot of damage to buildings. And remember, Guagua has, he has pillage as well, so he's going to get quite a bit of gold from this.
Look at the Demon Hunter, dude. He's an absolute beast. 2 gloves of haste, 2 circlets, and the claw. He's tearing through this orc army so far. And yeah, that was the tower cancelled. That was a TP invested. Okay. But I guess he's gonna get 1 or 2 kills and that will make up for it.
Moon's remaking the shop a little bit more tucked in inside of his base behind the Moonwells. And I think Lin Guagua will start 2 towers at his expo. He's on 41 supply. He lost quite a few units here from this. I guess he could use the crystal ball here to keep tabs very well on Moon. He could sell it as well. Kind of needs the gold, to be honest, to make sure he gets closer to 50 supply here. But yeah, losing that one Raider in particular, like Raider is the unit that does the most damage to buildings that he has. So it's important he keeps those alive. But Dryads is such a nice counter to Speed Scroll. They just, I guess, abolish that immediately in those situations.
Yeah, and then apply the slow poison once again. That's really nice. On paper, of course, it's siege damage versus unarmored, and it's piercing damage versus medium, but Dryads can be a good solution against this Raider run-by style in the right hands, and what better hands than Moon's?
Wait, what? He's getting spiked barricades level 2? Is this for real?
Yeah, apparently it is. I don't know what this is, but it's kind of cool. Also, good scout on the left-hand side at the mercenary camp. Gotta be careful, though.
Yeah, Blade had no escape. He was just there to get a cancel on that tree and then die and just basically kind of keep Moon there for a second so that the Raiders could kill something else elsewhere. And they got one of the Moonwells here. But yeah, that expo is already locked for Lin Guagua. He's going to be able to start that pretty easily and have it somewhat protected. He might have to TP, actually.
We have a fight here without the Blade Master still bench, getting the first Dryad. On the cost of the Raider, maybe not really. Here's the TP. Can he get the second Dryad as well? Doesn't look like it, but sweet Fork Lightning by Moon. So now he's trying to start the expansion. Moon should be able to scout this soon. And he's making a transition. He's already on tier 3. Could just be for an orb. But should be Bears or Mountain Giants at this point.
I'm surprised Moon hasn't made something like an AP, you know, like really like inside of the buildings. Maybe between the tree and his Moonwells, and then put the Ancient of War in front, because it's very clear that Lin Guagua is going to be doing a lot of hit and run. Did that Wisp down there near the shop spot the Orc army? It might have. It sees like little red movements.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Grunt even reacts to this, and it's not even attackable. Such smart scout from Moon. He needs to get in position for the defense, though, to make sure that tree stays alive.
It's really cool. Not only do we have the Wisp on the southern side, but also in the north there's the Sentry Ward. So whenever one Lin Guagua is coming, Moon knows and can react. And with a fast army, like with Dryads, that's easily doable.
And yeah, he's gonna go Giants. He's getting Hardened Skin. And you know what? Giants are very good at sieging themselves. So I think the plan might just be to add a bunch of Giants, and then if he wants to start pushing himself, he's gonna be able to do just that.
Yeah, also Taunt can be really good against melee armies when they are forced to attack this new target and then everything is clumped up, then they try to find a new position to attack. This can disrupt a lot, so I like the choice. They're super tanky, there's no hard counter except like maybe Torrents or something, but even that is super hard. We do see a Spirit Lodge added in Lin Guagua's base now.
The War Club, man. That's what it's all about. You pick up one of those trees, you start demolishing buildings real fast. Then again, 3 towers is a good number. Maybe that's why he made the Spike Barricade level 2.
But the damage isn't that crazy of Mountain Giants.
It's something. I mean, for the price of Spike Barricade, I guess it's worth it.
Yeah. They pretty much
like
cost
melee
nothing.
units hitting. And we got a lodge on the way now for Lin Guagua. I wonder what's... Okay, there it is, tier 3. I was like, yeah, it seems like something's missing.
So, I guess this is initially for Witch Doctor early, like Fly or Grubby do it a lot as well for Vision. But then what? Like Bloodlust against Dryad sounds a little ill-advised.
Yeah, but you can get a lot of Shamans. It's gonna be hard for the Dryads to remove everything if you have like 6 Shamans full mana bloodlusting everything. And especially if you have Torrents at the front. Bloodlusted Torrents is what I'm thinking right now.
They will be very slow. They can be kited hard.
He's adding a 4th tower at the expo.
I mean, he really clearly doesn't want to go above 50 food. He doesn't want to pay taxes. So he's investing in static defense and upgrades, getting the defense upgrade as well. Interesting late game here.
Yeah, that blade is living a dangerous life. Level 1. On the other side of the map. No staff, no invuln.
Is that dust? Then he's dead. I don't think so.
But he has sentry wards.
A player's force.
But good distraction.
Drops sentry ward and he runs in there.
That's exactly what... Is he just going for the tree? That gives a lot of gold, of course, if you attack that. A town portal immediately. But he's running south.
A town.
Oh my god, I think he might kill the expo.
There's no speed scroll.
Moon's gonna surround his own expo maybe? No, he's just repairing it for now.
Blade's taking care of this. Raider approach. No attack upgrade yet, so it will take some time. We do have Nature's Blessing by now. Staff, right?
Wait,
Must be a staff.
yeah.
Yeah. Demon Hunter finds himself in the surround, but he's the absolute raid boss. But he's just right-clicking. Good old Raider lame. And he needs to get out soon. Calculates this probably well. And all of a sudden, we got 2 base, 1 base.
Yeah, Lin Guagua will lose some units on his way out, but he kills that very important expansion now. And this, ladies and gents, is why Moon vetoed Twisted Meadows.
Yeah.
That style on Twisted Meadows is extremely difficult to deal with. And he was like, hell no, I'm not dealing with that. I know I'm the king of Twisted Meadows, but not against this guy. Against anybody else, sure, but not against him. Moon now re-expands, and very important to note, he broke upkeep before Lin Guagua. Lin Guagua's feeling very safe. He has the 4 towers on his expo, but I think because Moon broke upkeep, he's going to go for the push. There it is, War Club. He's picking up those trees. Giants now do a ton of damage to buildings, and it's siege damage we're talking about.
Exactly, so that's extra damage. The Demon Hunter distracts, so the arrows don't hit. I'm not too sure if Lin Guagua's ready yet. He was floating in gold just a second ago. He's queuing a lot. Mass repair here, but Fork Lightning deals with it, and you see it. Siege sticks, and bye-bye towers.
Yeah, Lin Guagua knows he can't fight against this, so he's just going to counterattack now. He was saving a lot of gold as well. And he has double totem inside of his main base. He's getting Spirit Walker Adept training.
He already got pulverized done. Moon has to make decisions now. Like, what to go for? The expo is already gone. He's going for the main tree. Was it a fake? No, it's not a fake. Lin Guagua reacts as well. It's another kill right here thanks to the Fork Lightning. But again, every attack of Raiders and Grunts to a building gives Lin Guagua more and more gold. And he was forcing the town portal before the Great Hall fell.
Yeah, Moon needs to improve his SimCity. I was going to say, move that Enchant of War closer to the tree. Maybe build even another one. Just wall off perfectly. Don't let the Orc get in there with the Raiders that easily, because then that's when they do really a lot of damage to those buildings. I think he reacted a little bit too early at the expo, so he started losing Wisp, but if he had surrounded his own tree, maybe he could even have started an Enchant of War on the right and covered the surface area. If you prevent the Raiders from getting full surface area, you're going to do a lot better.
Yeah.
And see, even just moving his Enchant of War slightly like he did it is going to help a lot here against the follow-up timing from Lin Guagua.
Okay, who's gonna crumble first under the pressure? Moon is going at it again. Lin Guagua is going at it again. Blade Master's home to defend. Maybe some damage on the Dryads, but they will be easily microed. Repair has been taken out quite quickly. Ladies and gentlemen, we do have a base race, and once again, Moon not reacting with the Wisps here. They're getting ensnared. They can't do too much. Game of chicken once again. I'm pretty sure this time Moon will kill this Great Hall. There we go, level 5 and TP home. Is it in time? It is.
Yeah, and the tree is not going to fall here, even though it's not being repaired, because all the Wisps were ensnared. Moon is saying, don't you ever base trade against me. Do you want me to blood castle you like I did this guy this one time?
This guy, for sure. We do have a sentry ward here by Lin Guagua. Does he see the tree? I would think so. Yeah, Blade Master's making his way over. Should be, with an Invo Potion. The good thing now is, Lin Guagua is tier 3. He can go for a tiny Great Hall. And it's not even that expensive because he's getting so much gold from pillage. And he's also choosing a different position this time.
Yeah, but he spent his entire gold count, by the way. Lin Guagua is broke and he's on 45 supply. Moon, who broke upkeep. It just feels like he retained his army a lot better. Like, obviously, he wasn't losing Dryads. He kept them out of range of the towers. Ooh, the Naga. Where are you going? Can't go there without the army.
A player's forces are under attack.
Could be a heal scroll right there. Okay, can Lin Guagua cancel this for the 4th time? Heal wave is helping. Raiders are helping.
Some Fork Lightning gonna help a lot here. If you can kill even just some Raiders. He's gonna wait till the last second. I think this is a cancel though. Oh! he gets to kill, but I think Moon canceled last second. He didn't get so much gold back for it.
Damn crazy game here. Lin Guagua's once again at 2 bases. We saw some investment into Pulverize, for example, but then no follow-up with Tauren.
Yeah, usually when you expand like this, you just want to save a lot of gold and then go straight to 70 or 80 with like torrents and walkers. Yeah, he's going to start the first torrent that puts him on 51. He's like, hell no. He cancels that, then starts a walker. He already has Walker Master, by the way.
Yeah.
So I think the plan was just to go not Bloodlusted torrents, but lots of walkers with Master training to resurrect the torrents and then torrents at the front.
I would love to see attack upgrades from Lin Guagua, to be honest. That would help him a lot in these attacks together, or would do a lot more damage more quickly with these raiders. And 3 mountain giants. We're getting into that critical territory where nothing can stop mountain giants anymore.
Oh my god, the siege damage of these mountain giants.
Pretty sick, right? Not even sure this tiny Great Hall paid off.
No, he didn't. He died pretty fast after he started mining from that. And even most of the towers are gone now. What is this tower all the way at the bottom at the expo? What is that gonna do?
Maybe he thinks he's Night Elf and can walk it up later. I don't know. But it prevents from like run-bys. But with mountain giants, run-bys is kind of the wrong word, I guess, as they are so slow. It is a little bit of scouting in the south. So
dude, this is a terrible. I'm sorry, but cancel this right now. This is awful. What, it's gonna kill the raccoon down there or what?
Maybe a little tower taker style, lure the turtles to the tower.
When I see the amount of towers that he makes, I'm like, Lin Guagua was an old school human player for sure. Demon getting caught, but he's not. They're not the ones that are the real threat here. I think he is. Blade Master level 1, by the way. That guy never leveled up the whole game, and I feel like he might finish the game level 1 as well if this keeps going this way.
It's 22 minutes of level 1. That's like repeating the first class over and over and over again, just like Remo did.
Look at the amount of towers. He's still adding more towers. He isn't even remades. Oh my god.
Yeah. It is distraction though. It's not going to the main base. But speaking of main bases, they will expire now.
Moon is so clean with the execution. Look, the Dryad always outside of the range of towers. He just puts the Giant on the towers and they always fall very quick. But he's gonna have to TP yet again here.
This is very expensive. Even though the second base isn't up, Lin Guagua.
Oh, the demon's getting away. Oh, he almost ran too far. That tower almost paid off. That tower almost paid off.
Alright, we have another TP and we have Moon again supply stuck as 2 Moon Wolves were taken out. He's now at 61 out of 40. That's gonna be a little expensive and nobody has income at the moment. While Lin Guagua, oh, he was floating in 1,000 gold just a second ago. Where did that go? Tiny Great Hall, yeah.
Yeah, and he starts 1 more tower, but we saw how easy it is at this point for Moon to kill those towers when he's pushing. Here's the thing though. Moon doesn't have a TP right now. If he moves out to actually go back and defend, whenever it's going to be counter siege, it's going to be very, very hard. And look at this, Lin Guagua is already setting up to attack that tree or whatever he can catch. He still has a lot of vision, but he's kind of lacking vision where the army of Moon currently is here.
They're running into each other. But Moon always so good in finding the perfect range to stay out of end snare.
Oh, look at this. Moon bought Century Words at the merchants.
To de-ward. A little bit of Dota style here.
I think not to de-ward, but to see the army movement. Because he's like, I know I'm going to be countered, so I just need to know where you are. And then I can just stay on top of you, defend perfectly, maybe even counter siege. Where does he put the second one? Maybe down there where he's right now, around the shop. Or like he can put it a little bit further back left so he can see the bottom avenue. Demon again gets caught, but I mean, it's so hard to kill at this stage.
I was thinking about level 3 evasion, but no. Blade Master's getting a lot closer. There's no fog lighting. Oh, gotta be careful. No crit. I mean, there was fog lighting, of course. He's really going through with this, but there was a lot of damage. But now, what does the Naga do?
Oh my god.
Demon's
coming back. He does have a staff. Can he staff the Naga? There is a healing scroll.
And snare lock maybe. Blade Master falls, but that's okay. Heal scroll used to stay in that fight. Is the staff ready or are the end snares too big? It's the end snares that win this. But on what cost?
Yeah, this stuff almost got through here. In that last second, maybe he could have used that. The tree at the expansion needs to start setting up this gold mine here so he can mine again, because Moon right now doesn't not even have the gold to restart his hero.
The March of the Ends is complete. Everything will be here. All the ancients holding against the raiders.
That blade get level 2 eventually. I'll take the under on
Player's
that.
forces are under attack.
Yeah, I don't think so either. There's not many kills to be happening here. Oh,
my
wait.
God, the demon.
The Naga's benched. What can he do? He can't step. It's on cooldown. Can he keep the surround closed? Is a staff coming in? He's killing both heroes. Oh, the taunt is helping, but the next end snare flies. Moon.
No. That blade's gonna get level 2.
Oh my. Who would have thought?
And Moon is still winning the fight without any heroes.
Yeah. Yeah. These mountain giants,
Is
man.
under siege.
Lin Guagua needs to go for the altar. Force that back out from Moon. What is this game? This is wild.
Moon didn't even start the Naga revive. Or maybe canceled it? I'm not
No,
sure.
he didn't have the golds. He forgot to plant down the tree at the expo to remake the gold mine. So for the longest time, he didn't have the gold. Now he finally got it. He's gonna start the Naga first. And now I wonder, like, it's a very tough choice for Lin Guagua where to go. Does he try and siege the expo? I mean, the units, obviously, wherever he goes, are gonna do something about it. Great blocks here by Moon, trying to catch that one raider.
Yeah, the instant doesn't help in that case. Lin Guagua down to 36 supply. Make no mistake about it. These hero kills cost a lot.
And
But
keep in mind, Moon has more gold available on his expo because he lost it earlier than Lin Guagua. Lin Guagua mined a bunch more. Lin Guagua has 8.7k, and Moon has over 11,000 available on his expo. So he can mine that out. He's going to have mined more than Lin Guagua, but he's still over upkeep at 56 supply currently. Against the 33 of Lin Guagua, who's banking a lot. But I mean, he's been losing units the entire game.
Got a TP, got mana, he got a staff and inwall potion. So he's getting safe. But where's the target? What can he even do with only 3 raiders? That's nothing. All the gold go into items.
He's trying to go for the altar. Moon's out of position here.
He's gonna
He was standing between both bases because he didn't know which one Guagua was going to hit. But there is no wisp nearby to repair. Those Guagua commits, even though Moon is here with his units.
against 3 taunts that triggered twice. I don't know, but
Yeah,
he's
the taunt
trying.
didn't work.
He's trying
He's
hard.
carrying that altar.
1 raider down. Damage
Oh,
diminished.
Can the Naga come out? There
It's
was
so
no wisp.
close. Taunt is helping, but the Naga's not coming back.
And Moon didn't plan ahead. He never remade another altar on his expo. So now he instant revives the Naga from the tavern. But by the time the Naga gets there, these Moonwells, at least one of them might be gone. I think he's looking to try and replenish, start using Fort Lightning. There is almost no units left. Only 2 heroes and 1 walker.
Yeah, now we got even more crowd control. Windwalk out. What's he? Okay, Tauren now. Raider Tauren.
Keep in mind, like, Demon will almost certainly be remade correctly here, but he was very close to level 6. I think he was 5.5. Yeah, okay, actually, even
He's
more.
reviving him straight in his face.
A player's
Hey, he's
forces
getting
are
kind of
under
close to
attack.
Metamorph.
Against the Blade level 2, imagine.
Let me put up this XP graph that we have in our overlay. Always takes a little to load, but that must be gigantic. Oh boy. 1,700 XP ahead.
And the Giants are back on duty at the expo. 5 towers? It tickles a little bit, doesn't it?
2-1 upgrades. They don't even notice these barricades. And what's the play? Like, what can he do?
I mean, Guagua, it's very clear. He has no intention of ever taking a straight-up fight. He's just going to counterattack the whole time, go straight for that tree. But Moon is planning ahead. He grabbed another Town Portal knowing that that was going to happen. So his goal is to kill as much as possible on that expo and then Town Portal back home. The tree is taking a lot of damage very quickly, though. He cannot wait too much. I think he's going to have to Town Portal pretty fast. Maybe 1 Fort Lightning on the peons before that, though. There it is.
So much gold already again for Lin Guagua. Here comes the Town Portal, so he's draining the staff cooldown. He's getting the Town Portal. Oh, he's going for the Shadow Hunter right away, probably.
I think he should go for Raider. The Fort Lightning is gonna kill so much. And Demon gets level 6.
What is this game, Todd?
It's just the hit and run style getting the most shut down that I've seen it in my life. I think.
Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah. So many challenges for Moon, but it seems like he's ready. Damage was done to the tree. That costs a bit. Moon is at
This
60.
time he can send the demon alone into the army.
Yeah, he does have the mana. It's ultimate time. And look at all these peons. They splash damage now. Bye-bye. TT. The winner in the end is Moon.
He saw the demon transform. He's like, "That's my cue."
Yeah. Okay, little celebration ultimate. Yeah.
But at least the blade made it to level 2, you know?
Yeah.
It could have been worse.
All victories. Cup half full, right, Remo?
Yeah, exactly. You know, I'm optimist, so... it didn't look too bad at all times, you know? When you get the 2 hero kills, it was like, okay, maybe now you get something going your way, but the problem was there were still 3 mountain giants, which were utterly impossible to kill. Moon, I'm sure he has faced many Raider lame styles in the past in his career, and for the most part dealt with it really well. I like the point that you brought up, though, with the Ancient of War in the main. Yeah, a second Ancient of War and just walling off the tree, wouldn't that have been smart? Is there a downside to it? Why didn't he do it?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you do that, and then the orc suddenly like attacks your expo instead of your main base, and then you're like, "Oh, I made that for nothing." I mean, it's not like it worked out too bad either. Maybe he wanted him to go in because then he's like, "Well, I have 2 trees attacking him. I can repair my main base, and then all I have to do is kill a bunch of peons and towers on the other side, TP early enough that I can save my tree, and every time I'm gonna kill units and buildings on your side of the building, on your side of the map, then TP back and kill units on my side of the map as well." So I mean. We can't really nitpick too much out of Moon's play in this game. Maybe.
So would you say that it was a trap?
Maybe. Yeah, it worked.
Yeah. Level 6 Demon Hunter, man. I feel like the Metamorphosis is having a resurgence, and we're seeing it once again be the, you know, hammer at the end to nail in the victory, which is pretty cool. And yeah, Demon Hunter first, right? That's that opening that surprised us. Is that the better choice against this run by? Because Keeper and Tangled can also be decent, but of course can also be dispelled, I guess.
They're both pretty good, I guess. Just kind of a typical, like, what do you prefer? Keeper can be shut down, yeah, but he can also be very effective with Entangle against the Raiders.
Yeah, Moon researches his opponents a lot, like I said before. Like, sometimes I watch his series and it's so clear he's watched every recent game of that person and he's hard countering a lot of the stuff that they do. So I think this might have been also what just happened. He knows exactly the style of Lin Guagua. I mean, everybody knows this guy loves to hit and run. So he's like, Demon Hunter, Naga, I get Giants to counter siege. That was the perfect choice. A lot of elves, they would have gone bears and they would have struggled so much against this.
Moon, by the way, is 4-0 against Lin Guagua. Only 2 maps were won by Lin Guagua. These stats don't make me too hopeful, but next map is Lin Guagua's map, and that is Concealed Hill. Seems like we're all ready, waiting for the go at the moment. And then, yeah, it's a way bigger map than Equilds, with more avenues, with a big fight over the high ground. There's 1 expansion more. There's more creep camps to do. Looking forward to it.
I think they're waiting for already, maybe. Wait, on this map, there's quite a few spots if you want to do some sort of Ancient Protector hidden near the Orc base to siege a little bit, but that's usually if you're playing Keeper. There's a lot of nice spots where it's going to be very hard for the Orc to spot, but at this point, it's like so well known that if you see a Keeper, that's going to happen, that the Orcs are supposed to really look out for it. Scout for it and make sure you get the cancel while this is going up.
All right. Moon is ready. Lin Guagua is ready. We are ready. And I hope you guys at home are ready as well for round 2. First map was a long one, close to 30 minutes. Saw an ultimate, saw multiple expansions, saw multiple buildings being teared down. 2 hero kills for Lin Guagua. That makes me hopeful. And hopefully everybody joins this game here now. Looks like we're getting set. It's so rough to find answers against Moon. As an Orc player, you know, okay, Fly did it, but he's probably China's best Orc ever. You know, Lin is struggling, Focus can't really find the big solution, and then you are supposed to do it, Lin Guagua. It's a giant task, but alright, we'll see if it works now. Let's see what he has prepared for map number 2 for Concealed Hill. With the lead, with more than $600,000 prize money to his chest, it's Moon.
And are we gonna go Demon again? On this map, if we were to see the same type of game, Lin Guagua can use the fountains to heal some of his units that escape with low hit points. But all like Moon could do that with Giants very easily too.
I think here on this map there's a laboratory, so he could go for Zeppelin as well.
Yeah.
That can be really, really powerful.
You know, there's not many avenues. It's mostly like through the left and then the right, and then there is an intersection at the center. If you want to go around the opponent and like do a lot of hit and run. But they do feel like they're tricky avenues to manage, right? If the Orc is like aware enough that you can't catch him, and in this case there is not even really any entangle or anything that can hold the Orc in place. That's why I thought that Moon's play was really smart, because he understood that, and he was like not really trying to get on top of the Orc or like losing patience. He was just like, I'm gonna hit the swift timings with triple Giants on the expo of Lin Guagua. And I think if Moon had just banked gold and waited for a long time and stayed on 50 for too long, we would have been looking at a completely different type of game in which he might not have been as successful.
Exactly. And we look at the altars, and it is a Demon Hunter once again. Bye-bye Keeper, is that player specific, or is that a new approach to Moon to this matchup? There's a shop on the left-hand side for Lin Guagua. Interesting.
Yeah, he might creep around that area and then look to heal up. I don't think I've seen too many shops made in this location. But Moon sometimes is also the guy to, when he's playing aggressive, to do that. But again, with the Demon, probably not as much.
A player's forces are
But what? Oh, I was like, does he actually want to creep that? No, he grabs the Circlet and Dust, which he not only grabs it for himself, he also takes that away from the Blade Master.
But the Blade Master is at the shop himself. He can go for a Circlet here. He can go for the Dust there as well. Gets the Replenishment Potion, which is wonderful. Saves you a heal self, basically. And this is a creep spot that should not be expected.
So Moon techs here at 21. There's a Wisp on the right side, so he sees that Lin Guagua didn't creep that first. But I certainly saw that there was a Blade Master headed to creep in the top left, so Moon knows exactly everything that's going on. Last game, he used his Enchanter Force so well, by the way, with the creeping. Just bouncing back and forth from camp to camp. A lot of elves, they would get a second, maybe third archer, but Moon is like, I'll just stay on the one and move my Enchanter Force already.
We have a little bit of a difference here, Todd. The first Wisp was killed, not detonated.
And Blade is level 2. That took him 22 minutes last game.
Exactly. So everything is already better for Lin Guagua.
Well done, Lin Guagua. Well done. That's already like a mini victory here.
It is. So Moon, with his Engine of War, you mentioned how good he was with that on Echo. He's already positioning himself suspiciously close to the lab.
Yeah, I think he's going to want to do that there eventually. Interesting that he moved that before he started producing. And the Demon got the creep, actually, somehow, even though the Blade was right there. And the item went to...
Lin Guagua's was the Gloves of Haste.
Actually, that's a pretty big one.
Good attack speed, for sure. And now, is he, like, I think I haven't seen Night Elf creep this so fast.
I can't remember the last time I saw a ring in one of those games. Look at his items.
Don't
Cyclid,
jinx it.
claws.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, he's picking the second Ogre Major as well. Usually these spots at the shops are very contested. There's sometimes game-deciding fights over these shops here. But Moon is saying, no, you take them. I'm fine. Sentry wards, nice. He's actually doing it.
This is a more significant camp for Moon to get than what Lin Guagua got. He gets Call of the Beast. But yeah, you get more XP from that than you get from just a simple shop. So even though Lin Guagua was taking that away from Moon, I think this is better for Moon.
This definitely helps him towards level 3, that's for sure. Speaking of level 3, level 2 Windwalk would be a great addition on this map. To just scout a little more. Hunter's Hall is finished, and that's definitely a clear indicator for more lores, more dryads.
And do you see what he did with the Sentry Ward, the Blade Master? He put one at the shop, and then he put one inside the main base of Moon. So Moon never saw the inventory of the Blade Master. So he's not going to have any idea that there is Sentry Wards. Great and very smart move here by the Blade.
How great and how smart is
Oh, he just did the Blade and saw the Sentry Ward!
Sometimes you need a little bit luck, even if you're the greatest.
That's so funny. So now he knows that there was one Sentry Ward.
Yeah.
Maybe he scans the other one here at the shop.
Dude, that would be so sick.
insane.
Waiting for it. Okay.
Goes for the chase. Blade did get level 3 before Demon here, which is very nice for Lin Guagua. Murloc will be taken as well before he finally pulls back. Shadow into second, about to come out. And we have a Keeper second this time, so he wants to actually have Entangle to work with this time around, as opposed to last game where we saw Naga.
Yeah, I was about to ask you, like, how great and how genius is this Keeper pick? Isn't he just fodder for the Blade Master?
Well, I mean, Entangle is going to be a real threat, and obviously Moon's always playing with staffs and stuff, so he's going to be careful with his zero. It might die very quickly, but he's still going to have a lot of power with the Entangle, and we didn't see Lin Guagua play with a lot of Dispel last game.
True.
Like, right? He was just going for a lot of Raiders to try and siege, and then his units started dying, and he never really replaced what could Dispel. He didn't really need to. There wasn't any Keeper, but Moon's going to make it very uncomfortable, basically, for Guagua to have to deal with this. Moon knows that this was pulled, but he didn't choose to do anything about it. Instead, he's taking the Crypts.
I think he's prioritizing level 3 Demon Hunter a little too late. He's not going for this, is he? Not against Entangle. Not without mana. Oh, he's reaching around from the left-hand side, knowing that the Demon Hunter's hurt.
Yeah, he's going to try to go for the Demon.
Hex.
Oh my
boy!
god.
Entangle! Is the damage enough? The Chakrams flying, but it's not sharp enough.
Wow. That was sick.
Good
Very
idea.
nice save.
Yeah, good idea to not brainlessly storm in from the right-hand side of the hill, but to move around, waiting for that surprise Hex. But not enough. Great response by Moon to go for that Entangle immediately.
And Helm of Valor. I wonder if he's going to sell that eventually. It does provide a little bit of extra agility here for that Blade Master. Moon's already on the warpath here. He's going to combine the Ensnare from the Crypt with an Entangle to secure a grunt kill.
Feels like Moon is getting more and more ahead.
Yeah, this is a big power spike for him right now, because there's nothing that can really deal with Entangle yet, and Dryads also have slow. He's even going to speed scroll away. That Shadow into level 1 is completely useless in those fights. And Abolish Magic already finished as well, so he can remove speed scroll, he can dispel Hex. That Shadow Hunter like is completely useless. Again, like 22, 28 damage. It's not going to do much in the fight. He needs to get that level 2.
Shop is killed. Shadow Hunter finally making his way up. Another TP for the Keeper. One heal scroll only for the Blade.
Wait, Moon hasn't selected Treants yet.
Yeah.
He might wait the last second before they fight and pick Aura. Yeah, there it is. He was waiting.
Oh, wow.
Almost as if to fake it. And now he goes Aura. I kind of like that, because there's going to be a lot of melee units attacking him.
And you really want this Entangle. So that's a given. And against Walkers, the Treants will be dispelled anyway after some time.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
smart.
he does have mana burn technically, but yeah, like if Orc can get to a lot of Walkers in particular, like it's going to be very easy to dispel everything.
Question is how often will we see a straight up fight with this aura comes into play. But that's it. Kodo's coming. Attack upgrades coming. Those were severely lacking last game. I think he could have at least gone for the 1.
He made a single headhunter. That's because there's a lot of dryads, which are very hard to deal with. Like, they slow everything. You know, grunts at the front, they're really struggling against that. So some piercing damage can help in taking them out.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, it's definitely better than grunts. They just die at this point. Absolutely not worth the investment. Moon not starting attack yet. Moon not a single attempt to expand. Is very different from game.
Yeah, maybe eventually. He's getting Nature's Blessing, but we don't see a 5th Moonwell yet, so I wonder what's the plan exactly. Oh no, he's expanding in the center.
Oh! Oh, look at this! Just started. Whoa. Whoa, that's fast discovery.
Lin Guagua goes there, he's like, am I a joke to you?
I don't think he will think that. There's a lot of respect from Lin Guagua to Moon for sure. No level 3 Shadow Hunter. Moon is just finishing with this finish this creep.
When you have this many dryads, like, you're not even worried about Spirit Link. It's just gonna dispel everything constantly.
You have to single target this spell, huh? That's a lot of work though.
And Moon's taking to tier 3 and he's adding 2 Moonwells. So I think this might be the same type as army. As we saw last game, basically. He's just going to go for giants. He knows that there's going to be towers and he's going to have to siege eventually. We don't have spike barricades yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if that started later on. He's getting actually an armor upgrade here, Lin Guagua, even though he has the +1 attack already.
700 gold as well.
Actually, this is crazy. These towers are going to finish. He's just going to make the Great Hall after that. If Lin Guagua just stands there, what is Moon supposed to do? It's so hard to attack into the army plus the towers. So if he goes around, he gets counter-attacked.
A player's forces are under attack.
Pretty smart. Thing is missing is shop control, but he gets it with the Blade Master now. So even that is fixed. He doesn't have pillage now, but he can go for some tiny little run-bys. From the high ground to Moon's base and back up into the shadow of the towers. That's some high IQ play right here.
Honestly, I kind of like Guagua's position in this game. Now that he has the 3 towers here. He's getting the expo. Like, how is Moon gonna deal with this? Even though, like, last game Giants worked out really well, like this time he's not nearly as ahead as he was. Last game, Demon was 3 when Blade was level 1, and he had like 2 circlets, Glove of Haste. I like that he sells Rune Bracer. It's like kind of useless here.
Yeah, it's absolutely useless. Big upgrades coming though, as you said. Ah, this looks pretty competitive. Well, he's not going for sappers, is he? Sneaky little boy.
Maybe Zeppelin.
Zeppelin could be fine. Could be sniped though.
Yeah, look, he kept the exact right amount of units.
That's kind of obvious.
This Walker.
Yeah.
Let's surround him and mana burn.
The spell, so it was a little bit of a waste. Moon is right here. But okay, it's kind of smart. If Moon goes for the expansion, he will just drop the base. Or he can't wait anymore and just drops the base immediately.
Yeah, Moon already has Nature's Blessing at least. He needs to stop making wisps right now so that this tree starts hitting. And he needs to repair with everything that he's got. Hex on one of the wisps. The other ones get ensnared. Guagua is actually going for this? He's not tipping. Oh my god, he wants to get that tree, and if he gets it, he's going to be super far ahead, I think.
The Zeppelin is gone, so it's definitely a TP. But can he prevent... He's hexing the wisp, so there's not too much repair. Shop is still up. Lin Guagua was a little bit indecisive here. I guess he's losing units, and there's more and more and more repair. Moon can repair until the end of days. And that's a hold right here. Oh, big moment, actually. Lost the shop last second. That prevents Mountain Giants.
You missed 100% of the shots you don't take. But he should not have taken that one. That was not going to work here. Moon probably didn't even sweat. He was like, this is fine. Bring my tree down to 40% hit points if you want. It's still not going to die. I have enough wisps here to repair. And a very important save now. Lin Guagua lost so much during that attack. The Shadow Hunter has been stuck on 2.9 for a very long time now.
Yeah, a couple of wisps would have given him the level 3 for sure. But we got the spike barricades. We know that's important. We got the towers up. We got the expo up. Same kind of for Moon. Blade Master's preventing the shop. That's big.
He's going for another Zeppelin that gets scouted because there is a Wisp. Oh, he gets a Shredder actually.
What? Okay. Zeppelin by Moon now. Oh, we all
great
know
steal.
how great that is.
Really great steal here. Because now he knows there is no threats. He's gonna actually abolish magic. Those raiders and weapon grunts. And Lin Guagua hasn't started building an economy here yet because he's been spending some of his gold on extra towers in the center. He wants to be really safe with that. And he's only now started mining from the expo, but he has only 4 peons on the expo, I think.
Oh, we've seen this before. Foggy vs. Van. Tier 3 again.
Moon's gonna creep the expo in the top left. That's very risky against somebody like Lin Guagua, because the next time you check it, if there is 5 towers and a main base, you're gonna be pretty sad about it.
And with energy, I guess he's kind of happy about that.
No, I think he... Wait,
Was it
didn't he
crystal
just
ball?
find a crystal ball?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that was the crystal ball.
Okay, he leaves 1 crib behind.
Yes.
The guardian of the expo.
So he can't expand immediately, I guess. It's not that easy to reach the expansion for Moon, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Sappers! Upper right. We do have Nature's Blessing. He needs 1 more.
Yeah. I think... Yeah, he's gonna buy the 3rd one, and I think he's gonna try to like pretend that he's engaging, like maybe even taking a bad engagement on the left. But if he just sends the Sapper and moves in position, that's never gonna work. And look at this, Moon double Enchant of War on the right side to protect his stray. Yeah, look, you almost want to get caught. Like, let the elf believe that this is too good
He's poking
for
towards
him, that he needs to be looking there, he needs to be microing and stuff. All right, Sappers coming in. No amount of repair is gonna help. He needs to not kill his own Sappers. Oh my god!
No!
No way, but there's the Wisp to repair. Oh, it goes no. Oh my god, he's gonna kill it.
Oh, Entangle prevents the Raider attacks. Blade Master has to do it on his own. And there's the repair. Oh no! What a disaster!
You had 1 job. I even called it like.
That was so expensive.
Players' forces are under attack.
Kodo's gonna get caught again. And Moon behind is... He's starting to be rich, to be honest, even though it's gonna take... Well, I guess he has to repair the expo to play it safe. He can just easily go into Giants now and do really well in this game. He has a Town Pole on the Keeper. He already has full inventory, but I guess he could use Dust here at the Fountain, even to make sure that Blade's not there, and then pick up an extra item. Don't mind if I do, and Demon's gonna be level 5 here after this.
Yeah, things are starting to look really good for Moon. So good that I wouldn't be too surprised about a double Chimera Roost somewhere, somewhen. A nice way for Moon to end games. Oh, Sobi Mask. That's nice. Pendant and Sobi Mask goes well together.
Actually, it wouldn't be a bad idea. Imagine if you made Chimps and he pushes mid and he's like, where's your spike barricades now?
Yep, and where are your tower range now? Exactly. And Lin Guagua is going into double Beastery, double Totem. Wyvern and Venom Spears is cute.
Yeah. This is a weird transition.
Yeah, it's completely non-standard.
Wait, does he have 2 totem? I only see 1. Oh no, he has the one in the main base. Yeah, you're
One
right.
in the base, one at the expo.
Do you think he wants to keep his options open, or does he want to go for a Tauren Wyvern composition?
I mean, who doesn't know about this scary, scary Tauren Wyvern push, huh? I don't know, dude, but he's gonna be on 3 bases soon, and then he can afford everything. If that's the best, I don't know. He's going Bad Riders.
Oh, the Zeppelin spots perfectly. Look at this.
He's
And it cannot even be spotted. He would have to make an air unit. Oh, he's gonna scan. He sent a raider near the lab, but then now Moon moves it in position.
He's going mass air, dude.
And there is no dispel. Every time he entangles something, that thing is dead. I think, did Moon see the expansion in top left? This is what I was talking about. The moment he crept this, he opened up an opportunity for Guagua to take that base. And even if he just mines from this for a few minutes, Lin Guagua is on 45 supply. Look at his bank building up.
He's going triple beastery now. And okay, is this one bad rider against the Zeppelin, or will he go full lane with liquid fire?
Oh my god, that top left expo, I cannot believe this. Because he's not even reinforcing that. I think Moon might not have scouted it.
It was a really risky play. It was again a tiny Great Hall. Plus, that came up shortly after he just failed with the Sapper attack.
I think as soon as Moon finally sees it, he's gonna go for Giants. Like, I don't think he has much of a choice here.
He has to, at some point. Like, Dryads all the way. I don't know. He has 5 Engines of War. So maybe he can do something with that.
Okay, so Demon's gonna be up there and helping out deny the mining from that base. But there's a burrow almost done. I'm surprised actually that he made literally 0 towers. Even just like 1 or 2 would have helped here.
He seemed to be a big fan, that's for sure.
He's gonna TP to catch the Demon. There is staff, but that's too late for that. He has Invuln. So I guess Invuln is supposed to buy him time up until the rest of the army get there, but the rest of the army is so far away right now from Moon. And that Invuln is only a small Invuln. Oh my god, the Demon's dead.
7 seconds, he's trying to staff out. There's the Ensnare, there's the Hex. He's not willing to... Oh, here we go. Takes forever with the Raiders, but he gets it, and that was a level 5 hero.
He was trying to staff out, but that Demon goes down. Space created, Neo.
Yeah, absolutely. And now, triple beastery Wyvern. That's a lot of Wyvern.
Yeah. You know, I like it against the Dryads, but Moon, just so you know, has 6 Enchant of War.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to Archer transition,
but,
it would be the easiest transition of all time.
But if Moon goes for the Archer transition, then Lin Guagua is ready. We have pulverized already, and he is queuing the Torrent.
Forces are under attack.
Yeah, but Archers beat Torrents, I heard. It's the piercing meta currently.
Depends on the positioning.
Oh my god, look at those bases from Moon, so well reinforced. Great SimCity this time around, much better than in last game. He was going double win, but I think Lin Guagua is going to say something about this here with some easy cancels. Wow, he caught the Shredder! Moon caught the Shredder!
400 gold just gone. Level 5 keeper, unbelievable.
And Lin Guagua doesn't have that much wood, actually.
Forces are under attack.
He has a ton of gold, but yeah, lumber is short. Mass Wyvern coming in now. Poison damage stacking up, but the Dryads are catching 2. And not good.
Oh, the Torrent. Can you get that? Yeah. Oh, this is very bad.
That was a lot. What can he do in the base? The Engines of War are dealing with this. He isn't even forced to go home. And he killed a Wyvern, a Tauren, and a Kodo.
Yeah, that Keeper is power creeping to level 6 right now. He's gonna TP actually. With the Dryad and Keeper army.
Really aggressively wants another Entangle. Not sure if it's ready.
Moon is getting double Enchant of Wind on the left side. So I think maybe upon seeing some Wyverns, he's like, I need to get some Hippos. That would be my best counter to this. He does not want to quite go into mass archers. Gets another Raider here.
They can be countered by by Bad Riders.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know if I like the winds too much, but we'll see about that. Moon stays at 50, Moon Worlds are gone, and Lin Guagua knows this is the biggest supply lead that I'll ever have in this game. Up at 70 now.
Yeah, Blade having Orb is pretty nice now as well. I think Lin Guagua needs to make sure he has a Town Portal at all times. And maybe go siege the Expo, but that's a very hard base to attack. With the double Enchant of War, triple Enchant of War and double Enchant Protector here.
Mass Tauren with Bloodlust could deal with it, but
Players' forces
it's
are
not
under
happening.
attack.
Moon's attacking again, upper left. Production stands still for Lin Guagua at the moment. All the gold once again goes into items, and there is no TP.
Moon's going Hippos, but he's hiding it. Oh my god, Moon is 3-2, I didn't even realize. Insane upgrades. Wyverns that are 2 and 1.
Tauren is 1-1. First AP down. We don't try this Sapper thing. He's towering this up.
Stop it.
Okay, speed scroll out. Just a distraction. Not too aggressive this time. Expo
His
still
army
up.
is not that amazing here with the Dryads, but that's why he's adding the Hippos to deal a lot more easily with the Wind Riders. If you go Archers, they're great against air, but they don't have much mobility. That's the problem.
The Hippos are out. He sees him now. Keeper versus Blade Master. Invo Potion. It's so much damage from Envenom Spears. These Dryads are one shot. But how can he deal with the Hippos? Answer is he can't.
Yeah, and he killed actually a bunch of the Wind Riders here. Gets one last one as well. Demon Hunter 5.5. Keeper almost 6.
Oh,
He gets
no.
level 6 from the Kodo. And he's gonna kill the remainder of those units that are on this side of the map. Demon Hunter gonna get one step closer to level 6 here. And that Expo of Moon is still mining.
Lin Guagua just lost 30 supply.
Players' forces are under attack.
He lost like what? 5 Wyvern, Kodo, Tauren, everything. Main gold mine down. It's still 2 base, 1 base, but Moon doesn't care.
He might just play aggressive, because if he kills just a few units here, suddenly these towers are going to be almost useless against a demon level 6. Looking to try and catch something. Shadowhunter was entangled. Doesn't quite have the next one yet, but giants are there now. He can actually siege into that base.
They don't have the sticks yet, but just a matter of time.
The main Tree of Eternity went to the Expo and then was like, oh, that's already taken. I'll walk back to the main base.
Town is under
I think
player
also when he staffed his keeper, he realized that he needs to have that near the Moonwells.
Yeah,
So
that's
when he
smart.
staffs something, he can heal
That's
quickly.
really smart. You have, like, of course there's Hex as a disable, there should be Entangle, but Tranquility on Mountain Giants is so good. Like, even, like, was it even worth it? I think so. It's so fast these days.
Lin Guagua's double expansion is on 45 supplies, lost so many units, and he's kind of broke, to be honest. Moon's the rich one, even though he has only 1 expansion. He's preventing mining from that center base. He's sieging through it. He's looking to gain a little bit of experience here and there with any entangle that he can get. Nice deny, but Demon, a very few units from level 6.
And we're down to 1 base, 1 base. If Lin Guagua wants the gold advantage once again, he has to go for the tiny Great Hall.
It's time for the last resort. Neo, do you see the production? Liquid fire on the...
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, he's trying to.
That's amazing.
Okay.
Actually, he should have done that from the start. Imagine if he did that earlier, even with just like a small group of Bat Riders to hit and run a little bit better on bases, because the Ancient of Wars would have been useless.
Lin Guagua by now has a 5,000 gold lead. And it doesn't do anything. Mountain Giants, super fresh after this bath. Yeah, I
Players'
guess.
forces are under attack.
I guess Liquid Fire it is. I guess that's the only chance. And he puts down the tiny Great Hall. Alright.
He's so broke. Like, it's so hard to make anything. He had to replace the Shredder that he lost a long time ago. Then Master gets caught, should be able to get out. He's trying to block that with the Mountain Giants for when Windwalk finally expires. Maybe trying to taunt, make him turn around, but Speed Scroll is going to be used and Lin Guagua will be able to get out. But every exchange, Moon is maxing out the amount of advantage that he can gain from. Like, he forced the Speed Scroll here, forced to heal, he drained all of the mana from the Blade. The Blade achieved absolutely nothing here in that last action.
It's crazy. Like, this army isn't even that huge. I mean, now it's 73 supply, but it's not like Neutron style who loves to go to 100 or something. He just does so much.
He went to center and he's like, you retook Expo without my permission.
You don't have a license to build anything here anymore. And that was once again a tiny Great Hall that never paid off. And the Bad Riders don't detonate.
Oh, the Demon, the Demon! Oh my god, if he kills 1 more or 2 more units, that's level 6. 66 supply for Moon. He's finally diving into the towers here.
Yeah.
Lin Guagua on 43 supply. He's coming back. He's trying to fight with army plus towers. Demon getting targeted, but he has no ensnare now.
The big Wyvern damage has to do with Tranquility. Look at that healing. So sweet. That's it. That's just frustration at this point.
Oh, he staffs the Keeper back home, then he staff of teleportation onto the Keeper. He wants to replenish a lot of mana here, does Moon. Even gonna drop the Pennant of Energy always flawless with the execution. Demon Hunter experience 1,992 out of 2,000. Literally 1 unit. Even a peon would give him enough here for him to get level 6 and start to properly sieging those towers.
1 tower would also be enough. We got bears for all. We got 3 upgrades. And still, like these MGs, they just don't die.
Even if they get really low, we can send them to fountain. That's
Yeah.
the great advantage of this map.
Oh, now we got mountain giants plus roar. 86 siege damage.
Have fun.
Yeah.
Lin Guagua going for the saddest counter attack of all time with some wyverns, a single Batrider, and 2 heroes.
Metamorphosis, ladies and gentlemen, for the second time in this series. Another 30-minute map, but should just be seconds away from the double Gs. We have liquid fire. Moon can't repair. He is losing his income. If he's losing this. Hippo's coming in. There's one sad Batrider. Doesn't want to detonate. Hero focus. Okay. Okay, maybe I called this too early. The tree is down.
Oh my god, he killed the entire army in 1 second. 32 supply for Lin Guagua. Moon still on 78. Now the tree remembers he can move to the expo, and GG gets called Moon with some fantastic